Yo, welcome back to a new vid. This is the series where I read a chapter of a new book every single day and I come and tell you guys exactly what I've learned. So, as you guys already know, the book I'm reading right now is Atomic Habits, and this chapter today is the importance of having an accountability partner, right? So, I like to always start these videos by mentioning that the reason the book is called Atomic Habits is because your habits, things that you do every single day without thinking about it, things that you do automatically, right? Those are the atoms of your life. Like, it determines why and how you got to where you are now, where you're gonna go in the future, and where you were in the past, right? So you never want to live life on AFK mode. Like, you always want to live life on in a mode of where you're actually aware of what you're doing, so that you can actually change things if you know you're not going down the trajectory that you want to go, right? So it's always important to audit like exactly what it is that you're doing on a day-to-day basis, even if it's something you haven't really noticed before. Like taking a second to just think about the things that you do on an automatic basis every single day, right? And think about, yo, does this serve me? Does this not serve me? It can be anything. It can be skipping out on gym. It can be the food that you're eating. It can be you not reading or journaling when you told yourself that you were going to, right? It can be you not working as hard as you know you should be if you really want to get to your goals. So, yeah, listen, I'm not speaking about it from a point of view of, yo, I've done it all, right? Never that. I'm learning the same way you guys are learning. So, yeah, cool, let's get to it. Yo, I'm sweating off today. We're in the middle of a heat wave, so yeah, no, it's boiling in here, it's boiling. But cool. So let's start. The most important thing when it comes to, having an accountability partner and why it's so effective is it makes the consequences of doing the bad habit immediate and painful. So let's say, for example, you want to lose weight, right? And you know that your biggest downfall is McDonald's, right? So what you could do with your accountability partner is every single time that you order McDonald's, you owe them £20, or you have to pay whatever your meal was, you have to send it over to them. And what that does is it makes the pain immediate, right? And that's gonna deter you long term from even trying to do that. So, you might even the first few times think, you know what, let me just pay them, I'm gonna pay them. But eventually it gets so long having to pay someone every single time, right? Because the 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 punishment is so painful. Eventually you're gonna just not want to do it. It's meant to be a deterrent, right? But another benefit and the reason why it works so well is humans naturally, we're not built for like delayed gratification. Like, the best way to learn a new pattern is instant feedback. So whether that's, instant gratification, which is usually a negative thing, but when you're able to flip it and get like an instant punishment, it really helps long term. So let's say, for example, like if you were a kid, right, and there's a hot stove, you know you're not supposed to touch it. All it takes for you is to touch it once, get burnt, and you know you're not gonna do it again. It's the same thing for this. Like, make the punishment super painful, right? Even if it's, say for example, you get a friend, you draw up a contract, make it as painful as possible to deter you away from doing the thing. It's as simple as that. And like, when you think about it, right, the laws that we live by every single day, well, I don't know what country you guys are in, whatever country you're in, right, the laws that you live by every single day, they are literally the same thing. They are contracts every single day, social contracts that shape our daily habits, right? So, the fact that you're not allowed to drive over a certain speed limit, or you've got to be careful when you're crossing the road. Like, I know in the US, it's a crime to like jaywalk, etc. So I guess people are more wary when they're crossing the roads. There's different laws, right, that shape people's daily habits without you even thinking about it, because you the the cost of being outside of these laws means jail, means losing time. Do you know what I mean? Losing money as well, because you have to pay fees, etc., etc. So it's a similar kind of thing. Do the same thing for your life, right? You want to engineer your life in a way where it's hard to do the things that you're not supposed to do anyway. Always remember that. And like I said as well, make it involve others. You always want to make it involve others because you need someone else to hold you accountable. You can lie to yourself, but someone else is a lot less likely to lie to you, right? you always want to make sure other people are involved. And listen, even me doing this YouTube channel, like I've literally said so many times in these videos that this is my promise to myself that I'm going to keep going with this YouTube channel. So this is part of my contract as well. I'm holding myself accountable, and you know, everyone's seen it, the whole world's seen it. So I'm making this involve others. And yeah, listen, that's all for today. Super simple topic. And yeah, I'll catch you guys tomorrow.